Hey guys, Molly had her 9-month well checkup yesterday at 9.5, almost exactly 9.5 months old. And I actually have the records with me, so I actually don't say, oh, I think she weighed this or this. So, she did fine. She is doing everything on the checklist except for clapping her hands, which she doesn't do because I don't really clap my hands around her very much. So she just hasn't come across it, hasn't seen us do it, hasn't tried to do it. So she's over there playing. So that's like the only thing that she's not doing. But like everything on the checklist, like the whole babbling and walking and or cruising, not walking, all that stuff is she's doing all of that. So when we went to weigh her, she freaked out, was like and trying to grab onto me. It was really funny, but they did get her weight. So she weighs 17 pounds and 14 ounces. She is 2 ounces shy of 18 pounds, which means that since she was born, she has gained about 10 pounds. So she has more than doubled her birth weight. She's heavy. She's heavier than I thought. I thought she was going to be like barely 17, but she's almost 18. So go her. My poor back. My back's better, but it still kind of hurts. Carrying her around hurts after a while with any baby, anybody. So anyway, that puts her in the 40th percentile for weight. So she's not the biggest baby out there, but definitely not the smallest. What's funny is some people see her and they're like, oh, she's so tiny. How old is she? Like 6 months? And I'm like, no, she's 9 months. And they're like, oh, she's so tiny. And some people are like, oh my gosh, she's only X months old. She's huge. Like she dwarfs my baby that's even older than her and blah blah blah. So because I get seriously both sides of the coin all the time, I'm like, well, she must be average then, and she is. She's pretty average. And her height, she is 2 feet 3 3/4 inches. So she is 27 3/4 inches tall. And so she has grown about 7 inches since she was born. A little bit more, maybe 8 inches. And oh, it shows. She's so long and tall and stuff. But that only puts her in the 44th percentile for height. So she's pretty average. She's a little bit smaller than average, which actually surprised me because I thought she was pretty big, but apparently not. She's not all that big, but whatever. I really don't care. It's nice because she can be in her infant swing longer and all that. She's out of her infant seat. We did get a second car seat for Ben's car. We just got a cheap even flow car seat for $60. It's plastic. It's so lightweight. I can pick it up. I can't do that with her purple seat because it is a steel frame. So that's in Ben's car, and it rear faces to 30 pounds. We're kind of worried because it isn't super super tight, so I need to go back and fiddle with it some more and try to get it really tight. If it's not super tight, we might have to turn it around and make it forward facing. But that won't happen until after she's a year old anyway, because she has to be at least a year and 20 pounds, so she's not quite there yet. But we may have to actually turn it around just so it's freaking stable in his car. But it is stable, it is doing fine. It's just not as tight as her purple seat because there's no tether to make it more secure. So I have to worry, or I have to figure that out. But it's getting the job done. It's a really weird seat, but I mean, it works fine. So we did that. That was just kind of a random impulse buy sort of thing that we did because I didn't want to fuss with it. Okay, she's just playing. She's over in the other corner in her little toy. She's in her little toy corner. Holy crap. She's in her toy corner over there playing, and I'm over here on my computer over on the couch. So anyway, we did that. It was really hot yesterday. It was in the 90s still. And so we walked. I just push her in her stroller because it's pretty close to our house, and so it's really easy for me to just walk there. It takes a while, but we got there in time, so we did that, and then we walked home, and that was really fun for me because I like walking. It makes my back feel so much better to walk. So, ooh, she's gonna come over here. So yeah, she's crawling, she's babbling, she's doing all that fun stuff. She's starting to stand and let go, and she's able to stand upright. She's trying really hard to stand up just without using anything, but she can't quite do it yet. She hasn't quite figured it out, but one day she's just gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, holy crap. So anyway, that's basically what's going on. Her head circumference is like 16 inches, I think is what she said. So anyway, I'm gonna end this now because I ran out of things to talk about. So I will see you for my next video. Bye.